Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Chakramama, and thank you for coming to learn about the fifth chakra. The fifth chakra is such an important chakra. It's very, very important because it has to do with your vibration, and you want your vibration to always be in harmony with your wants and desires. If you are trying to attract something into your life, or you just want to be around people that are kind, if you're kind and you're in the vibration of kindness, you will attract kind people. So what you do in the fifth chakra is come very, 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 very deep into honesty. Lies will take you out of resonance with who you are and your life. The color of this chakra is turquoise blue or sky blue, and wearing blue is a very nice reminder of tuning in to your voice. When we're in the fifth chakra, we express our creativity. It resides in the center of your throat, in front of your throat. That's where it is. It's not exactly inside, it's on the surface of where your throat would be. So if you think of it in a shape of an egg, right here, and that is what people used to sing with and express themselves. And it's your ears and the things you listen to, the music you listen to, and also your inner voice and the things you tell yourself, or the things that you hear other people tell you. When we hear lies, we can feel that they are lies. They are a different vibration. And when you hear truth, you can feel the truthfulness. If someone's speaking truthfully, it will resonate with you like, oh yeah, I can tell that they're telling me the truth. Or when you meet someone for the first time and you've never met them before and you've never talked to them before, even if you don't speak, usually you can tell if you like someone by the vibe that they are giving you. If you want to be in resonance, you must clear all of the lies you've told yourself, or that you've heard, or that you've believed away from you, so that you can be who you want to be. For example, one of the lies that I heard growing up was, you aren't smart enough. And even though I didn't feel like that was true, and it didn't seem to resonate with me, I heard it enough times that I began to believe it. And that's the thing about hearing things over and over again. That's why affirmations can be very helpful in changing how you talk to yourself, because affirmations are words, and your words have a very powerful vibration, and they can build people up or tear people down. That applies to you as well, especially to you. So remember that if you have told yourself something and it is not serving you anymore, like believing I'm not smart, it's not serving me. It isn't making me smarter, is it? To believe that I'm not smart. Not making me any smarter. It's not helping me learn anything, and it's lowering my vibration. And so instead of thinking I'm not smart enough, I changed that lie that I chose to believe to, I can learn easily and effortlessly. Now, it may take me longer to learn something than, oh my gosh, all of my friends were so smart. They didn't ever have to study for a test. They got it right away the first time. And I had to study and work and try, and it was hard. It was taxing. It required a lot of grit. And I would get good grades because I worked so hard. But let me tell you something. I retained the knowledge that I was learning better than they did. So that does say something about it. I also didn't know at the time that I had some kind of dyslexia. There's more than one kind, and mine seemed to be a verbal dyslexia, where I couldn't connect my mouth with my brain. And so writing was more difficult because of that, and speech was also more difficult. But I remember hearing what the teacher would say, and I wasn't comprehending it. It was almost audibly, I couldn't understand what they were getting at. And so what I had to do was become my own teacher and teach myself. Right after they would teach something, I would, in my brain, try to teach myself it in my own way. And that made me an amazing teacher because I already had to teach myself everything. And then I was able to break it down for other people, which is a great gift. So our weaknesses are really great teachers. And my friends who just understood things really quickly, they could never tell me how they understood it. I would like, can you teach it to me? And they couldn't. They didn't know why they didn't know why. They're like, it just makes sense to me. I can't teach that to you. So, interesting, isn't it? What we think and believe about ourselves. So instead of thinking a lie that is holding you back and it's putting you in a lower vibration, and it really is putting you in a lower vibration, you need to start thinking higher vibrational thoughts. And I am not talking about like super amazing thoughts. I'm talking about tiny little incremental thoughts, like little ones, like, oh my gosh, today is such a hard day. Let's start with that. Today is such a hard day. And then you're like, you know what? The sun is kind of nice. The sun is shining today. That's a little bit nice. Maybe today's a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. You know what? I don't have any inversion and there's no pollution I'm breathing, and I'm getting a little bit happier, just a little happier about the day. And as you incrementally think nicer and nicer and more higher vibrational thoughts, more higher vibrational thoughts will come to you. So, sound is very, very, very important to the fifth chakra. The sound of this chakra is the sound of E. So it's the vowel. Like in B, it's E. So if you're having a hard time talking about something or expressing something to someone or even writing it down, you can say that sound to balance your chakra because it is intangible. You can't hold a chakra. You can't manipulate it physically. You have to do it with words and images and sounds and the thoughts that you think. Very important to your chakra system. If I were out of balance in my fifth chakra, you could have a very, very, very small voice because you might think that nobody wants to hear what you have to say. And as you're being raised, if no one listened to you while you were being raised, you might believe that what you have to say is not important and is not of value. And if you have that belief, maybe you don't pipe up. Maybe you don't share your opinion. Instead, you will say what other people want to hear because you're afraid that your opinion is not valuable. So I'm talking about saying, maybe someone would love to hear my opinion. Or maybe I want to hear myself speak up a little bit and see what happens. Just as an experiment, just to see what happens. And maybe you always see the movie everybody else wants to see, or maybe you always listen to the music that everybody else wants to listen to. Maybe you don't even know what music you like. So you need to try different things and become who you are. Who you are is inside of you. You may have shoved and quieted and suppressed who you are for a very, very, very long time. But who you are is unique. It's you are different than every other person in the world. You've had different experiences. Even if you are a twin, you have had different experiences. You've interpreted things differently. You are unique. And what you have to say is important, and it is of value. And how you feel and think will bring to you more people who feel and think like you. So, I challenge you to not suppress your inner voice anymore. Don't push down who you are anymore. Say the sound of E out loud for 3 to 5 breaths every day. Open up your throat. You can lift your chin to the sky. Purse your lips. Breathe in and think of the color blue. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.